So you've got an idea for an application, don't know where to start. So this, hopefully this video will help you. So a real quick video. Always start with the problem. So when you think about the application, you've seen a problem somewhere, you've seen something that's not quite right. How do you solve that problem? So what we do as the first step is do a problem definition workshop, and this is really deep dive, drilling down into that problem. So you've identified the problem, go real deep on that. Where is it affecting someone? How is it affecting people? Build out to the people who it's affecting. How is it affecting them? How are they affecting interactions between two different people? Really, really go down deep in that problem. So we can tend to spend maybe half a day on the problem definition workshop, maybe more if we need to. Really, really mind map this out. So each component of the problem, how it's affecting them, what it's doing, why it's wrong, and everything else. From there, we take all that data we've captured and boil that down into a quick paragraph, maybe two, of 30 seconds pitch of, if I had to explain this problem to someone outside of my industry that knew nothing about what I do, how would I explain that? So really short, really, really on point paragraph, maybe two, about what the problem is. From there, we go into the vision. So we imagine now we've waved a magic wand, we've gone months or years into the future, we've built this application. What does the world look like for those people now? So the people we've solved the problem for. So how are they interacting with us? How are they interacting with the application? What value are they getting? Really important. What value are they getting? Focus on that, and then again with all the data set you build out, boil that down into a paragraph, maybe two. Quick pitch of what the world looks like now you've solved the problem. From there, then we define the problem. We find what the vision likes. We know where we are and what the problem is. We know where we want to get to. We then build out a product vision board. So first segment of the product vision board is target group. So we've identified who the people have got the problem are in the first phase. We then build these people out there. So it's not just writing down things like admin and users. It's maybe writing customers and the customer segment you might be solving a problem for, and a bit more detail around that group of customers. Sorry, users. Then go into the needs. So what is the problem we're solving for those users? Might feel a bit repetitive this, but once you bullet point it out, it'll make more sense. From there, we go into the product and what the USP is. So we've got the people, the problem, the USP that's going to help solve that problem. And finally, we've got business goals. So business goals might seem a bit wishy-washy, especially if it's an internal application, but still there's something there that's going to help drive the business, whether that's reducing hours spent on a manual process, whether that's increasing the customer engagement, employee engagement, whatever that looks like, there's a business goal that we're helping to drive there. Competitors. So the next step is look at competitors. Is there a competitor out there that's already built this application, or an application or product like your application, your idea? What does that look like? What are their strengths? Focus on those strengths, and what are the weaknesses? What are they missing? That should be where your USP sits, but focus on the strengths as well, because there's some really good key ideas out there. Again, seeing a competitor doesn't mean you've started late or you're too late to the market. It means there's a market out there and someone else has proved it for you. So it's a really good time to get in there. Revenue streams, so might not be applicable to everyone. So especially if you build an internal application, but what revenue stream can this application grow? Cost factors. It's got a cost factor, so you've got to run it on somewhere, generally cloud. You've got to build it. You've got to run it. Everything else. So what are those cost factors involved there? And finally, channels. How do you get that application in front of your users or the customers? How are you marketing that? How are you communicating that? How are you getting them using the application? It's not, if I build it, they will come. You need to really push on that messaging to get them onto that application. And that's it. Do those things. Next video, we'll talk about building out personas and user journeys. Thanks. Hope it's helpful.